Hello everyone, this is Raymond. Welcome to the first video about a Rubik's Cube tutorial on my channel. So, starting today, I will be gradually uploading videos about how to solve the standard 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So, to solve the Rubik's Cube using the beginner's method, it requires 7 steps. The first step is to build a cross like this, and we can see that they're all lined up. Okay, so that is our goal for the first step, and today I'm only going to go through the first step. Okay, so before we actually get started, let's talk about some basic concepts about a Rubik's Cube. So there are 3 types of pieces on a Rubik's Cube. There's the centerpiece, which is the piece in the middle right here. The edge pieces, this one, for example, this one, this one, this one, this one, and corner pieces, this, or this. They're all called corner pieces. So a very specific characteristic of the pieces is that the centerpiece does not move, and on each side there's only one centerpiece, and the centerpiece only has one color. The edge pieces and the corner pieces can move around, and as you guys can see, the edge pieces have 2 colors and the corner pieces have 3. Okay, so for the beginner tutorial, we're going to put the cube like this. So white as the base. While that's the case, yellow is on the top. So yellow's opposite from white. Alright, so now we have blue in the front. That means red is on the right hand side and orange is on the left hand side. At the same time, green is on the back. So the centerpiece of a certain surface determines the color of that surface. For example, this side would be blue. Okay, so another rule is that similar colors are opposite from each other's. Just as we said before, white is opposite from yellow, blue, red, and as you can see here, green's right here. That means green is opposite from blue, and orange is opposite from red. Okay. So, since I'm going to be solving the cube this way, I'll have green facing the back, and red is now on my left hand side. But as you guys can see, since green is facing this way, blue is facing towards me, and orange, red. Okay, I'll almost always be doing that. Okay, I'll try my best to do that. Okay, so first thing, we've got to build a cross on a white side. That's how we usually teach beginners to build a white cross. Well, you can actually do any other colors, but you just need to figure out the positioning of the sides and colors and that kind of stuff. I'm just going to demonstrate with white. Okay, so we can look at the cube as a 3-layered building. First layer, second layer, third layer. Okay, so to build a cross, so I'm gonna build one real fast. As you can see, we need to match up the edge pieces with the center pieces on the side, and we need to build a white cross. So we need to match the edge pieces with the center pieces. So as you can see, for example, this one red, white, and this edge piece is red and white. This one blue and white, orange, white, green and white. Okay, so I'm gonna scramble that up again. Okay, so for beginners, in order to build the cross easier, a good thing to do is to build something like this. So ignore that corner piece right there. I'm gonna get that away. Okay, so build something like this on the other side. So as I previously talked about, yellow is on the opposite side of white. So first of all, we want to put all 4 white edge pieces that contain the color white on the yellow side and form a cross with an opposite center piece like that. Or you can call it a flower, since it kind of looks like a flower. Okay, so in order to do that, we need to make sure that so as you can see, if we look at the cube like that, now yellow is facing towards you guys, and so look at this white piece. We just talked about the 3-layer building: first layer, second layer, third layer. So in order to build the flower, we need to make sure that the edge piece is on the second layer. Okay, the second layer. Alright, so as we're beginning to learn this, we don't want to go like that to look for pieces. We want to make sure that we keep yellow on the top and look around like this. But we gotta always make sure we don't rotate our hands like this. We always gotta make sure hands are like this, yellow's on the top, and we look for pieces. Okay, so now yellow's right here. We need to remember that yellow's on the top, and we can see that there's already a piece on the yellow side, a white edge piece on the yellow side. Okay, now we just need to look for the other pieces. Okay, so as we can see, there's a piece right here, and first floor, second floor, so it's good. Okay, so the yellow center piece is right here. The yellow side's here. Okay, so all we need to do is to move that up, and so we got our second piece. Okay, now let's keep looking. Okay, so we found that there's a piece right here, right? Yellow side's here. Okay, so we can count first floor, second floor, third floor. Okay, so it's on the second floor. On the first floor, and we need to move it to the second floor. Okay, so we can either go this way or the other way. If it's on the third floor, it's the same thing. We just need to move it to the second floor, either that way or this way. So let's say we move it here. So now it's on the second floor, and we move it up. But as we can see, originally there was already a white piece right here. If we move that up, that piece now gets here, but the original piece now is eliminated from the top side. So we get that back. But we can see that we can kind of look at it as a flower pot. So these 2 pots are filled up with plants already, but these 2 are not. And as we can see, the piece is right here. These 2 spaces are not filled. We can just simply spin it around. So that's an empty space, that too. So we can also spin it this way. We'll spin it this way this time and move it up. Okay, So now we got 3 pieces, right? So now let's look for the next piece. Oh, and we can see that the piece is on the bottom. And let's look at our top side. We got this, this, and this. On the bottom, it's right here, and let's take a look. This spot is empty. So the opposite of this spot is this spot. So all we need to do is to move it here. So now it's opposite from this, and move it up. And after we get rid of the corners, which we don't really have to, after we get rid of the corners, you can see now the flower is formed. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to match up the other side, which is the non-white side of the edge piece, with the other centerpiece, and then bring it back down. Okay, so let's start with blue, since we can see blue here. Okay, so we can see that blue is on this side, and the blue piece is right here. So all we need to do is to move it across. Okay, so now, right, we can see that blue edge piece is matched up with the blue centerpiece, and then the white centerpiece is right here. So all we need to do is to spin it once, twice, bring it down, and that is matched up. Okay, now we take another look. So we can see that that's red, and the centerpiece is orange, and we know that orange is opposite from red, so we need to spin it around 180 degrees. Okay, so now there's the red piece. All we need to do is to bring it down. Good. So now, as we can see, we have not messed up this piece, but we also brought this piece down. Okay, 2 more to go, right? So let's keep looking on the top side. So we can see that orange is already matched up with its centerpiece, and all we need to do is to bring it down by spinning it twice. Okay, now the only piece we have left is green. So we'll have green facing towards the screen, and green is right here, and we know that green is right here. So this piece is blue, and it's opposite from green, and we need to spin it twice, 180 degrees around, and then bring it back down. Okay, so now the cross is formed, and all sides are matched up. White, white, orange, orange. Right? Okay. White, white, green, green. White, white, red, red. White, white, blue, blue. Okay, so that's it for the first step of how to solve a Rubik's Cube. See you guys next time.